Hi everyone, and welcome to a High Value Couponer. So today I'm here with a requested video, and that is a plan with me, kind of how I do my shopping trips. I don't exactly know what I'm going to call this yet, but like a start to finish on how I prepare for a shopping trip, how I go to the shopping trip, just everything involved with a typical shopping trip. So it's kind of behind the scenes. You guys usually see the aftermath in a haul, which you will have already seen the haul for this by Tuesday. But this is the behind the scenes. How did I get ready for the haul? How do I put the hauls together? And I think it could be beneficial to some of you guys. And I'm going to have a super awesome free resource for you, how you can plan your hauls exactly like me. So stay tuned for that. All right, so let's just get on into it. It's Monday morning. I typically only go couponing max twice a week, honestly. I really used to go more often, but honestly, life has just gotten very, very crazy with school. School is like a lot of work. So I fit couponing in when I can, which is typically on Monday and Thursday. And that's when I do my haul videos for you guys, which you see on Tuesday and Friday. So I only go couponing twice a week. Sometimes it's only once a week. I didn't even go twice last week. But it's Monday. There are tons of deals. I'm ready to get my coupon game on. What's the other reason I do it on Monday and Thursday? That's the day that Ibotta puts out new bonuses. So today I got a bonus, a midweek moneymaker for $5 back if I did 12 rebates, which is an amazing, amazing bonus right there. That's really great. So that's the first step. See what bonuses you have to work with. As you know, I'm an Ibotta couponer, so everything's pretty much focused around Ibotta for me. So that's why I'm so focused on Ibotta. Okay, so what's the next step? Let me show you guys the next step over on the computer. So obviously the first step for me is gathering information. And for Ibotta hauls, a lot of that is focused on my own videos, the work I do at Walmart and Kroger. So I always check out those videos and get myself a list of things I want, which I'll show you guys how I do the list in a second. And then I also get a ton of information from Instagram couponers. I love Instagram. It's so easy. Of course, I watch YouTube too, but love Instagram. So I check my favorites over on there. I mean, you can always see people posting who you might not have seen otherwise because it shows up in your feed. And so the first step is gather information. So you need 12 rebates. That's what you're working towards. Okay, so now we've done our research and we know what deals are out there, and these kind of go hand in hand. I research while getting the list together. So this goes hand in hand. This is my haul breakdown spreadsheet, which I am going to have in the description box, a link. It's a template, so you guys can alter it however you want for your needs, for your stores. I don't follow this exact template every week. I don't go to CVS every single week, but this week I am going to CVS, so it needs to be on my template. So this is my template. I put everything together here. This is where I just break it all down and figure out exactly what I'm buying and how much it's going to cost. Because I tell you, if you go into the store and you don't have a plan of how much everything's going to be and you just go in and just pick up stuff and plan in the store, you're going to overspend so much if you don't have a plan together. I never, ever don't go couponing without a plan because I just always fail. So here's how I do it. You don't have to do it this way, but again, this is how I make sure I'm in check. I like my hauls to be as close to free as possible. And we have a $5 bonus, okay? $5 bonus. I need to make sure that my running total is not more than $5 because if it's more than $5, that means the bonus is not going to offset that cost. I know it's kind of confusing, so let me go in and show you guys what I'm talking about. So I'm starting out with CVS. I like to tackle one store at a time. So I get my CVS deals together first. So I know at CVS, I want 2 Schick disposable razors. They're $5.99. Okay, I've got to put the equal sign in there. Okay, $11.98, and I know I have a CRT that's going to give me $5 off. And I have 2 $4 manufacturer coupons, so that is $8 off. In order to calculate the tax with CVS, it's kind of weird. You got to take the price minus the CRT, so that's what you're going to wind up getting taxed on. So $11.98 plus 51 cents tax, minus my $5 CRT, and minus my $8 manufacturer. This is when I got to get my out-of-pocket cost. So you got to take the price plus the tax, minus CRT, minus manufacturer. That actually shows a 51 cent overage per se. So I made 51 cents there. I got to plug in if I'm getting any rebates, and I'm not, and if I'm getting any extra bucks. Well, these two Schick razors do count for an extra buck, but I have to pick up another Schick product in order to get it. So I'm not going to deduct off the extra buck until I add in that second product, which is an $8.99 razor. So $8.99, I accounted for the tax because I deducted out my CRT. I have a $4 CRT for this razor, and I have a $3 manufacturer coupon. So $2.35, I am going to get back that $5 extra buck. So totaled, if I do the Schick razor deal, it's going to wind up being a $3.16 moneymaker with tax. I always account for tax. That's super important. Okay, and then to finish out this transaction, I'm going to grab one of those Babu toilet papers at $6.99. I know you're not seeing a lot of rebate action yet. You will on the next transaction. But this is how I structure up a CVS transaction. And then I'm going to get that $6 extra buck, making it $1.50. So here we got to account for our running total. So we know that this is 51 cent moneymaker for these Schick disposables. Well, I'm going to add on this other Schick razor. That's what gives me the total moneymaker of $3.16. But then I got to add on that net cost for the Babu. So it's a negative $1.67 for all these products, which is great. Okay, so then I moved on. I didn't do this whole transaction on camera. Transaction 2. Okay, so here's how I view it. I made $1.67 in transaction 1. So I took that negative $1.67 and added on this 86 cent cost to the Irish Spring for the transaction 2. And I just flow down and do that the entire time because these all these transactions build on top of each other. And as long as it evens out in the end to equal $5 total cost, and then I get my $5 bonus back, that's how it works. So yeah, I ended at CVS with a negative $3.17 moneymaker. So I'm going to head on down to Walmart and start my Walmart list. And that negative $3.17 moneymaker is going to follow me all the way down through. So I'm going to finish typing up stuff. And I'll come back and show you guys, kind of recap. All right, so I finished my list. And as you can tell, I flowed the money down from CVS right down into here with Walmart. And then I ended up with negative 39 cents at Walmart. And I flowed that right on down into Kroger, which is where I plan on spending the most money. Sorry. Someone's mowing the lawn, so you're going to hear a lawnmower noise. But anyways, yes, so my list is now done. As you see, all I do is just plug in the price and, of course, the tax. Any coupons, that gives me out of pocket. And all the different rebate apps, if I have a rebate, I put it in here. Just makes it super easy to see what you should be getting back, and that just gives you your net price. So everything is $5.14, but remember, I am going to get back $5 from the midweek moneymaker. So it should all be 14 cents. But I still come in here and plug in all the final numbers just to make sure. And you'll have this in your template too. So now that my list is done, I got to go and grab the coupons so that I can go. Now let me show you guys how I do my coupons. Okay, so now what I do is I go and pull my coupons. I just go down the spreadsheet and see what all has a coupon. So CVS, I need 2 of the $4 off Schick coupons from the 10/11 Smart Source. So what I do is I go up to this. It's a file organizer. I used to get all my coupons out until recently, but like I said, this school program, I'm in the master's program now, and it's so intense. So there's not time for me to sit and cut all of them out every week. So now I do the file method. If I take all the time to prep for these trips anyway, I think it just makes the most sense to cut my coupons as I go. So here is the 10/11 Smart Source. I need 2 of those coupons. So I'm going to go here and cut out 2 of those $4 manufacturer paper coupons. So I'm going to do that. Cut out my $4 paper coupons. And I will just go down the line and do this for every single coupon I need. It doesn't take too long to get them. Then I also, if I have to print a coupon, I will go through and print a coupon. I just go down the list and get all my coupons together. So that's kind of just how I do it. It's pretty simple and basic with getting the coupons. I'll show you guys after I finish cutting all the coupons, how I put them in a little organizer thing to take to the store. Okay, so all my coupons are cut out, and how I do it is I just have this little organizer thing. This is what I'm going to take in the store with me today. Okay, so this is also where I keep all my store coupons, like my Kroger store coupons, my CVS store coupons. So here's how I'm doing it. Walmart, this right here, these are my coupons for Walmart, right here. Okay, these are my coupons for Kroger. Now, as you can see, I keep a lot of other coupons in here, so I paperclip the exact ones I'm using today, okay? And then CVS, since they're separate transactions, I have this broken down into transaction 1, transaction 2. Okay, so that is basically how I do it. All right, so I got my CRTs, and then also, for some reason, printed me a $5 extra buck from the pharmacy, so $5 of free money, so I'll spend that too. Okay, so Walmart now. This should be a quick trip since I'm all pre-planned and my coupons are pulled out. Oh, I also want to mention that sometimes I do break it. Like if I have a lot of stuff, I will write out on paper a list, like kind of organized by the flow of the store. Like I'll write, okay, go get this first, go get this first. Today, since my list isn't very big for Walmart, I will just read off my phone, kind of mentally hit up the spots I want to hit up first. If I have a lot of stuff, it is a good idea to break it down on a list. So yeah. Always keep your eyes peeled for clearance too. I found these Trident gums for 30 cents, so I'll definitely be taking a few of these because that's a really, really good price. Great deal. That'll come out of my grocery budget, not the couponing budget. So, yeah, but really, really great deal. Maybe my next video should be about how I budget. Let me know in the comments if anybody's interested in a budgeting video. So always, always, always go in an empty aisle before you leave and scan all your stuff and check the rebates are still there. There's nothing worse than going home and finding out the rebate's gone. So make sure you double check that while you're in the store to avoid disappointment, just to make sure you're getting the right thing. Because if you're still in the store, you can find another item to fill in for the rebate not being there. So really awesome. So all these are still valid, so I'm gonna go check out. And during my double check, I actually found out that the Tresemme rebate is no longer available on Shopkick, so we got to put that one back. So I'm glad I double checked, or else it would have been out 97 cents. So I'm really glad that just happened at CVS, because it's a good experience to share with you guys for what just happened. Because I want to teach you that you think all my hauls go absolutely perfect. No, have to adjust on the fly. And that's especially a problem at CVS. The Babu toilet paper, I have seen several people say that it is printing again this week. I didn't do it last week. I heard it reset this week. I did it 2 weeks ago, and I heard that it was resetting this week. I'm going to be sitting here forever the way traffic is. But anyway, didn't print. I don't know why she told me that it was last week's deal, but not this week. So I just adjusted because I have my transaction worked with the ECBs and stuff. So I just said, hey, can I return the toilet paper? She returned it. So that money will go back on my PayPal card. And so I did pay higher out of pocket because I didn't have the $6 Babu extra buck, but it even did self out because of the return, which is great. I did also forget to get the Irish Spring body wash. So I get up there, none of my coupons will work. She's like, oh, you didn't get this. I'm like, oh my gosh, how did I not get that? So thank the Lord for good cashiers who will work with me. So I had that at CVS. So yeah, we're gonna head on, but it's still, everything worked out great. Just had to adjust on the fly with the whole Babu thing. I just returned it, and that money evened out with the return. So yeah. So my tip is, as soon as you even hit the car, if you can, do your rebates. It's just gonna make life so much easier if you just knock them out right away. It eliminates any chance of the rebate expiring before you submit it. Just do it as soon as you possibly can, and it just makes life so much easier. So what happens after I get home? Obviously, I have to film a haul, so that's my next step. But here will be your next steps. First up, any receipts. I always file my receipts. I don't throw them away for a month. I keep all the receipts for October. I actually put them in a bin. Let me show you guys that. I'm in the same file organizer to keep my coupons. This is kind of my like coupon center. I will add my receipts. If I can, it's hard to do it one-handed. I have my receipts right there. And like I said, I'll just let them pile up for the month. So if I need to make a return or a rebate doesn't work, like Savings Star didn't give me a rebate last week on Chex Mix, I have to email them. I have the receipt and I can just pull that out and it'll be perfect and easy. So I also got my ECBs. I'm going to put those over in my CVS little, like I said, it's really hard to do this stuff one-handed, guys. I put it in the CVS tab, and I do have some cash. I will just put that in my wallet. I had to do a post coupon on the Downy Unstoppables that I got, so I'll do a post coupon for that, or I did do a post coupon for that. So I have cash. I'll just keep it in my wallet so I can use that next time I go to the store. All right, and the last part, the last step, is putting all of your haul items away in your couponing stockpiles. So what I did was I took mine down in the basement. I essentially packed it up. I have these bins I got on clearance at Walmart a couple years ago. And I just put my stockpile items in those and carried them down to the basement and put them away in the stockpile room. Which if you haven't seen my stockpile tour, I did one a couple weeks ago. Should pop up in a little iCard. All right, so that's basically my process. I know it might seem like a lot, but I've been couponing for 6 years. So once you've been doing it that long, it kind of becomes second nature. And that's the thing, the number one tip, let the YouTubers do the work for you. Seriously. I do videos every week on Walmart and Kroger. Countless people do it on CVS and Walgreens, Rite Aid, wherever you're shopping at. There's videos up for it pretty much everywhere, unless it's a little independent grocery store or something, but most of us shop at the big name stores. So there's matchups for them. Take advantage of those matchups. Let us do the hard work for you. Go to the store. Number one tip, do have a plan. Strategic planning is super important to know what's going on, to have a clear goal of what you want to do, but also be having critical thinking to be able to combat obstacles. Like today, that Babu toilet paper, I had to have a quick thinking to know, okay, return this and get the money back. You got to think what to do when things arise. Like when at Kroger today, they were out of the Purex crystals. I had to come up with a new plan on the fly. Being able to adjust your plan is super important too. And just don't overspend. It's easy to overspend with Ibotta because you might see other rebates you want to do and blah, blah, blah. And you might just get overwhelmed and just start buying random stuff. Don't do that because that'll just derail everything. Just stick with the plan and you will succeed with the Ibotta hauls. All right, so that's all I got for this video. Let me know in the comments, did this help anybody out? Did you make it to the end? Let me know, do you have any tips that you would like to add on? Maybe you do something, have a suggestion for me, how to improve. Maybe there's an idea you have that you'd like to share with everybody. Feel free, open discussion down in the comments. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching.